and who knows his Amoga Patubanagati. When Lord Rama releases an arrow, what kind of a direction and what kind of a Tatvam, which means the capability of being the capability is Dhanurvidya Naipunyam, the skills of releasing an arrow and that arrow's sharp direction. Who knows that? Only the Samudra knows. And when did this come? Again, we have to connect back to Ramayana. In Ramayana, we know Rama actually did this thing. When Sita was kidnapped by Ravana, Rama went to the Dhanushkoti and even the tip, the Kanyakumari. There Rama was praying to Samudra. He did a Diksha called Darbha Diksha. What is Darbha Diksha? Darbha Diksha is where you arrange darbhas in a mattress and you stay on the same mattress, and this is done for Mandala Kala. You also put darbha on your whole body, you put darbha on your head, and then you'll be seated on darbha asana itself. You'll be in darbha completely. And Rama did the Diksha of Darbha Shayana. He did the Diksha continuously for 40 days for a Mandala Kala, and he sought for the blessings of Samudra Deva because he wanted to cross the ocean to go to Lanka. And at that point of time, he seeked for the blessings of Lord Samudra. He waited for 40 days. He did the Mandala Kala Darbha Shayana Diksha, and nothing happened. Samudra didn't show him obey. And at that point of time, Rama was very angry. So Rama took out one arrow and he released it as Brahmastra towards Samudra. He was about to release the Brahmastra, and then Samudra came out of the ocean. And then Samudra says, Rama, wait, there is a reason why I am not giving you away. Please do not put that Brahmastra towards me. Throw it somewhere else. And where should I throw it? It becomes a question. So then Samudra says, there are a few people who do adharmic things somewhere in that northeastern, either somewhere in the northeastern or northwestern area, which is the current day Rajasthan. You can point your direct arrow towards that area. That was actually Sasya Shyamala. According to Ramayana, the area of Rajasthan was once Sasya Shyamala. It has all kind of plantations, all vegetations and all kind of goodness, all the saram in its land. And then Rama releases the Brahmastram from the Dhanushkoti, which is the southmost part of India, towards the Rajasthan. And then that Brahmastra goes there, and when it's released, the entire Rajasthan becomes a desert. So this is the story given in Valmiki Ramayana. That is how powerful Lord Rama's Bana is. So who witnessed all of this? Samudra witnessed it. So releasing an arrow from southmost part to that Rajasthan area is not an easy thing. And some people also say that the arrow is released towards a Parvata called Mainaka Parvata, which is in the Samudra itself. There are two versions of this again in different versions of Ramayana. So this is one version of that. Even throwing from Dhanushkoti to Mainaka or throwing from Dhanushkoti to Rajasthan is not an easy thing. So that power and the capability and the Naipunya of Dhanurvidya is known to Samudra himself. No one else knows that. And the same thing we have sung. Sharathi Madhavidara. Here we say, only the Sharathi, the ocean knows how powerful you are at releasing your arrows. What kind of a Naipunyam and Pravinyam you have at Dhanurvidya. Only that person knows that. And the Darbha Shayana Diksha. We were talking about the Mandala Kala Diksha of Lord Rama, and this Darbha Shayana Diksha, wherever Lord Rama did the Darbha Shayana Diksha, it is now there is a kshetra. It is one of the 108 Vaishnava Divya Deshas. It is called Tirupullanai, where we still have Darbha Shayana Swami resting in a Sayana Mudra. He is actually resting on a Sesha. If I am not wrong, I am sorry, I don't really know about this. I have to study more about it. I think I think the Vigraha is in a resting position on Sesha. I'm not sure about the position of the Vigraha, but still there is a kshetra Tirupullanai where Lord Rama did the Darbha Shayana Diksha. Rama himself became one of the Divya Deshas. That Rama's kshetra is Tirupullanai. And now we are going to shift from composer. Now we are going to connect the dot from Tyagaraja Swami to another legendary composer, another Jyoti, Muthuswami Dikshitar. He composed a kriti, kshetra kriti. Here we are going to mentally explore the kshetram, Manasa Sancharare Re, as we are saying. And the kriti on Darbha Shayana Swami is in the raga, a very rare raga called Narayana Gaula. So Narayana Gaula is again a very rare raga. Dikshitar also focused on very rare ragas. I should agree with that fact. Dikshitar, again, Tyagaraja Swami is known for his bhavam, Dikshitar is known for his ragam, Shyam Shastri is known for his laya. So it is because Tyagaraja Swami's kritis have a lot of depth meaning in them. And at the same time, they can be understood by pamara people. Everyone can understand the Tyagaraja Swami kritis, and the deeper meanings can only be understood when you connect the dots. Similarly, Dikshitar focuses on emphasizing ragas. He comes from a very different raga sampradaya, which is Asampurna Melakata Sampradaya, where it is also called Raganga Raga Sampradaya, which is established by Venkatamukhi. And Dikshitar also gave life to many ragas like Narayana Gaula, Ghanta, Ahiri, and many more ragas. And now we are going to look at one such raga, which is Narayana Gaula, Janya of Harikamboji, and the kriti is Sri Ramam Ravikularti Soham. Bhajeham Shriramam Ravi Kulati. To be honest, the Raga Narayana Gaula is only something, to be honest, it is a complex raga. It is a rare raga as well. Dikshitar actually gave life to this raga because there were no compositions. These ragas were almost on the verge of getting ended. At that point of time, Dikshitar decided to give life to ragas like this. Narayana Gaula, not just Narayana Gaula, including Ghanta, including Ahiri and many more ragas, Dikshitar actually gives them life. Hamsadhvani as well. So this kriti might not be something that is Janaranjakam. It is actually Ranjakam for me and for those Sangeeta Rasikas as well. This is a raga that only people who are actually true Rasikas can appreciate, to be honest. Those people who actually understand the depths of, those people who actually like the depth of Carnatic music, who like the ragas such as Todi and Bhairavi or such similar ragas, only such people can appreciate this raga. It is not much of a Janaranjaka raga. But now, I have sung this song because I wanted to convey two things from this song majorly. And the first one is that Darbha Swami, actually we were previously talking about, it is when Lord Rama went to get the blessings of Samudra, to cross the ocean from Dhanushkoti to Sri Lanka. And the second point from here is that I wanted to talk about Varenyam and Guruha. In that Pallavi, Muthuswami Dikshitar actually krithis of Muthuswami Dikshitar actually are compared to Narikela Pak. So there are three types of pakas in Rachana Shaili. Tyagaraja Swami's Rachana Shaili is often compared to Draksha Pakam, which is very simple to understand and very simple that everyone can enjoy and blemish. Everyone can soak in that. While the Shyama Shastri is often compared to Narikela Paka, Kadali Pakam. It is equivalent of banana. We have to peel that banana and then only we can enjoy the essence of that particular composition. So Shyama Shastri is a little bit more of Kadali Pakam. Draksha is very simple. So Tyagaraja Swami is Draksha. While Dikshitar is not even Draksha, not Kadali, it is Narikela Pakam. It is equivalent to a coconut. We have to break the hard shell first, remove that material on the top of Narikelam, that is, we call it Pichu in Telugu, and then we have to break it and then we have to take the white color actual essence of coconut, and then only we can enjoy the coconut essence. So Dikshitar kritis are often compared to Narikela Pakam, which only people can enjoy when they actually know the depths or when they actually enjoy the depths of music. So this is the Rachana Shaili of Dikshitar. There is not much of Jalaranjakam. And here I wanted to talk about the first thing. In the Pallavi, Dikshitar says Sri Ramam Ravikularti Somam Shritakalpa Guruham. Here we get a word called Guruham. So what is Guruham? We have two words, Jalaruha and Guruha. Jalaruha refers to something that has risen from water. And what it is Padmam, obviously. Jalaruha Naganam, that is the Nayanam, which is almost an equivalent of, looks like a Padmam Dalam, which is a Reku, the Padma Dalam. And Guruham is something that has Udbhavam, that has taken its form from the Bhumi. And what can it be? It is obviously a tree. So what kind of a tree is Rama here? Shitakalpa Guruham. He is a tree. Rama is a tree. And what kind of a tree? Kalpa Guruha. He is a Kalpa Vriksha. And what kind of a Kalpa Vriksha is he? What kind of a Kalpa Vriksha is Rama? Again, Dikshitar says Shitakalpa Guruham. He is the Kalpa Vriksha of those people who actually went and surrendered themselves to Lord Rama. So Shrita, the one who has taken Lord Rama's Ashraya, Lord Rama will be their Kalpavriksha. The same thing, Kalpavriksha, is being taught here in Rama Karnamrutham by Shankaracharya as well. Shankaracharya says not just Shankaracharya, in Shastram it is often observed whenever Abhishta Siddhi, there are three types of mantras. The first one is obviously going to be Abhishtakaraka mantra. The first mantra in Vedas, we have three types of mantras, and the three types of mantras are Taraka mantra. Taraka mantra is something that can take you out of this. It is Bhavabdhi Tarunopayam. It can take you out of this Bhavabdhi. It can Karimpa Jainadi Tarakam. So that kind of a mantra, Bhavabdhi Tarunopayam, is called Taraka mantra. So there are many Tarakana mantras in Veda. And namas are also considered as Taraka mantra. Shiva Namam, Rama Namam, all these namas are also considered as Rama, and all these namas are Taraka mantras as well. Taraka namas. So that is why Tyagaraja says Taraka nama Tyagaraja Nuta. In Kshetrasagara Sayana he says Taraka nama Tyagaraja. Ramanamam is one of those Taraka namas. Whoever says Ramanama can get that essence. It is equivalent to a Taraka mantra. The second type of mantra in Vedas are called Abhishtakaraka mantras. Abhishtakaraka mantras refer to those mantras which actually fulfill your desires. And the third one are Avicharika mantras, which are negativity. So again, when it comes to Abhishtakaraka mantras, it is often observed. Every mantra murti has its own dhyana swarupam. In Mantra Shastra, let us say there is a mantra murti. I say a mantra. There are many mantras. Let us say Rama mantra. There are many mantras for Lord Rama. One mantra is Pattagrama mantra. Pattagrama mantra has its own dhyana murti. Let us say Abhishtakaraka mantra is Kalpavriksha. As Muthuswami said, Kshetrakalpa Bhuruham, the Lord Rama, who is seated under a Kalpavriksham, is Kalpavriksha Rama. And meditating upon that particular Kalpavriksha Rama will fulfill our desires, whatever our desire is. So it is one of those Abhishtakaraka mantras in Veda, and even Mantra Shastra talks about the same thing. So now talking about it, Shankaracharya gives a Dhyana Rupa, which is a meditative description of Abhishtakaraka Rama, the Lord Rama, in a particular Rupam, Dhyana Rupam, which can actually bestow us with our Abhishtaras, which which can fulfill our desires. So, in Shastram, any Lord, including Ganapati or Dakshinamurti, Krishna, Rama, whoever it is, we often see them seated under a Kalpavriksha to get our Abhishtas fulfilled. So Kalpavrikshas are again of multiple types. We can say Mandara Vriksha. They are also mentioned in Lalita Sahasranama. The Santana Vriksham, the Harichandana Vriksham, the Mandara Vriksham, and Parijata Vriksham, and all of these Kalpavriksham, all these Kalpavriksha, all of these Vrikshas are Kalpavrikshas on the earth, on the earthly realm. Again, Kalpavriksha is something that is beyond the earthly realm. It is somewhere in the Swargam according to the Puranas. But there are a few replicas. I mean, not replica, but the equivalents of Kalpavrikshas on earth. And there are Harichandana Vriksham and Parijata Vriksham, all these things, all these Vrikshas are equivalent of Kalpavriksha. And now let us see that Kalpavriksha, Shrita Kalpa Guruham, Dikshitar actually does this wonderful thing. Whenever Dikshitar is very much known for his mantropasana, Dikshitar actually is a great Srividyopasaka and is an expert, is an exponent in Mantra Shastra. So whatever mantram he has learned and whatever Dhyanamurti he has seen, he beautifully describes all of that mantramurti in his krithis. He talks about the Kalpavriksha Rama here in this Ramam. Here he says Shitakalpa Guruham, the Kalpavriksha. Here Vaidehi Sahitam Suradramatale Haime Mahamantape. So there is a Mahamantapam. It is all made up of gold. The golden Mahamantapam, there is one Suradramatale, there is one Kalpavriksha, and at the bottom of Kalpavriksha is seated Lord Rama. And how is he seated? Vaidehi Sanetam, Vaidehi Sahitam. He is seated along with his consort Sita Devi. And also Mahamantape Madhya Pushpaka Masane. There is a Mahamantapa which is built up of gold, and there is a Pushpaka Asana, a flower asana in the center, and Pushpaka Masane Manimaye Veena Asane. So it is again built up of asanam is built of mani. Manikachita asanam which has pushpas on it, and then there Lord Rama is seated with Vaidehi Sahitam. And what kind of asana is Lord Rama seated? It is called Veerasana. So here Veerasana is Samstitam, Shankaracharya says. Veerasana is where the left leg is on the top and the right leg is free. So that kind of an asana is called Veerasanam. The right leg is freely hanging downwards and then the left leg is on the top, and here he is seated in the Veerasanam, and on the left side of Lord Rama we see Sita Devi seated. And Agre Vachakate Prabandhara Sute. Prabandhara Sute is Valashita. Valashita is Hanuman himself. And Agre Vachakati, there is a Mahasabha here, Mahamantapam. And there are people who are there, and Tatvam Munibhya Par, there are many Munis there, Maharshis, who know the Tatvam, who know the Paratatvam. So Hanuman is someone who always enjoys the Ramanamam. He keeps reciting Ramanamam repeatedly and he enjoys that Ramanamam. He gets to enjoy the fruit and he soaks himself in the Brahmanandam of that particular Ramanamam. Can we sing that Parama Bhagavata line from Indra Mahanbhavulu? One line. परम भागवत मौनि वर शशि विभाकर सनक नंदन विधीश सुत किं पुरुष कनक कशिपु सुत नारद तुम्बुल पवन सूनु वाल चंद्र हर शुभ सरोज भव भूसुर वरुण परम पावनुल धरुल शाश्वत कमल भव सुखमु सदानुभवुलु कर सिंधु Here, Tyagaraja Swami says about whoever is seated in Rama's Mahamandapam, Parama Bhagavatulu, Kanulu Shashvatulu, all these kind of people, Parama Bhagavata Mauni, Varashashi, Mauni are the rishis, Varashashi Vibhakara Sanaka Sanandana, the one who has Shashi on his head, that is crescent moon, and that is Lord Shiva. Varashashi Vibhakara, Sanaka Sanandana, Sanaka Sanandana, Diksha, all the Ashtadikpalakas, Diksha, Sura Kim Purusha, Suras, Kim Purushas, Sura Kim Kanaka Kashipu Sutta, which is Hiranya Kashipu's son, that is Prahlada, Narada Tumburu, and all these people. Pavana Sunu, here comes the main person, Agreve Vasagati, Brahmendra Sutam. Shankaracharya also says that. I think, I personally intuitively feel that this sloka is something, a dot of Shankaracharya which connects to this particular dot from Indra Mahanbhavulu. Brahmendra Sutam, here Pavana Sunu, the one who is born from for Vayudeva, Pavana Sunu, Phala Chandradhara, the one who has crescent moon on his head, that is Lord Shiva, Phala Chandra Shuka, Dhara Shuka, Shuka, Saroja Bhava, Brahmadeva, Bhusuru, all the Bhusuras, and then Parama Pavanulu, Ganulu, Shashvatulu, Kamala Bhava Sukhamu. Kamala Bhava Sukha is Brahma. Kamala Bhava is the one who is born out of Kamala. Brahma is said to be born out of Kamala, so Kamala Bhava is Brahma. Kamala Bhava Sukha is Brahmananda Sukha. The one, every one, all of these people who are soaked in the Brahmananda are with Rama. And the Rama Mahanbhavalu Varike Vandaramal. So that is the kriti. Again, so those Mahanbhavas are here as well. Vaidehi Sahitam Suragramatale, Haine Mahabantake, Madhya Pushpakamasane, Vanimagi Virasane Samstitam, Agre Vachakiti Prabandhana Sutam. The one who is speaking, the central speaker, the central person in the Sabha is Anjaneya. Prabandhana Sutta. The Anjaneya is seated here and the Anjaneya is talking. Vasagati. Again, Anjaneya in Sundarakanda also, Rama compliments Anjaneya saying that Navavyakarana Pandita. It is one of the Birudu given to Anjaneya. Navavyakarana Pandita is the expert and exponent of all the Vyakarana Sutras. So he is the one who has all the Naipunya and Pravinya in Bhasha. So, Vasagati Prabandharustam, he is talking. What is he talking? Munipshaha, Tatvam Munipshah Param. He is talking to Munis and everyone who is seated in the Mahamandapam. He is talking about Paratatvam. That Paratatvam, Kamala Bhava Sukha, Tyagaraja Swami says, that Brahmanandam, he is enjoying, he is being soaked in the Brahmanandam, and then he is explaining what kind of Brahmanandam he is experiencing at that point of time. And Brahmanandam, as we were previously telling, Nidhishala Sukama there again, Yanto Yamun and Chappajala. Tyagaraja Swami says, Chappajala, it is something that we cannot articulate. And even if we articulate, it is so complex for us to understand. It is not something, it is not a simple concept. It is not a simple para, it is apara vidya. Again here, para, tatvam munibhya param, para, apara. There are two words. Para is the Brahmananda vidya, Brahma vidya. Apara is all the worldly vidyas. Mathematics, science, history, all these things are apara vidya. Apara vidyas. Like para vidya is the ultimate vidya. And Anjaneya talks about that para vidya here. And Anjaneya talks about it. And here, then Anjaneya is experiencing, Anjaneya is a Mahanabhava, Navavyakarana Pandita, expert. And when an expert speaks about the subject, he won't dilute the subject just for someone and someone's sake. There are so many people in a class. Let us say, I am taking a class, there are 60 people here, and all these 60 people, some of them might be understanding, some of them might be ex-Sutagrahi, some of them might not understand. So I might dilute the content and I might simplify things for them. But Anjaneya is Anjaneya is experiencing the Brahmanandam which cannot be put into words, which cannot be articulated, and that is Paratatvam. And articulating it is also not easy, and even if we articulate, it is something that not normal people cannot understand. It is very complex to understand. And that Anjaneya is putting that into words, he is articulating it. And when this is being articulated, Vyakshantam Bharatatibihi Parivritam Ramam Bhaje Shyamalam. So what happens here is that when Anjaneya says, all these munis, whoever is seated here cannot understand what Anjaneya is saying. And then Rama, who is seated in Virasana, along with Vaidehi, in that asanam, in the Pushpasanam, Manimaya Pushpasanam, in the center of Suvarna Mahamandapam, when Anjaneya says something, immediately Rama Vyakshantam. which means Rama immediately makes a commentary on that, which means he simplifies whatever Anjaneya has explained, he writes a commentary on that, and then Rama tells the commentary. It is like Anjaneya tells one word, one statement, he completes the statement, then Rama Vyakhyanam, Rama makes the Vyakhyanam, Rama gives the Vyakhyanam to that particular statement, and then Anjaneya gives one more, then Rama comes up with the Vyakhyanam for that particular statement. So it keeps on going like a cycle, and then who all are listening to this, all the Parama Bhagavatulu, Kalubi Shashvatulu, and then Parama Bhagavata Mauni, Varashishi, Vibhakara, Sanaka, Sanandana, Dikshitar, Sulakimpurisha, Kanaka, Kashipusuta, and all of these people, Bharatadi, Palivatam, Bharatadi people, Bharatadi, and even the Munipyaparam, all the Munis, whoever is seated in the Mahamandapam, are listening to Anjaneya, they are not able to understand Anjaneya, and then Lord Rama gives a Vyakhyanam, and then they understand, oh, this is what Anjaneya is actually talking about. Until Lord Rama gave a Vyakhyanam, no one understood what Anjaneya is thinking. That kind of a Navavyakarna Pandita, that kind of a Maha-Jnani, that is why Anjaneya is actually a Guru. That is true, because we call Anjaneya Jai 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 Guru Jai 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 Guru, and Hanuman Chalisa there is a line Jai 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 Hanum Guru Gosai. There we say Guru here also, and again in the starting Sri Hanuman Jnana Gudasagar. He said Jnana Gudasagar. He has a lot of Jnana. He is a Guru. Jai 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 Hanuman Gosai. There we say Kripa Akara Gurudeva Kinai. He is a Gurudeva. Anjaneya is a Guru. So Maha Guru, when Guru speaks something, it is not something that we understand simply. So it has to be explained. So Lord Rama is explaining a particular thing. Whatever Anjaneya is articulating, Lord Rama keeps on explaining that. And there is one more form of Kalparuksha Rama. It is Vame Bhumisutta. The left hand side of Lord Rama is Bhumisutta, that is Sita. And then Purastu Hanuman, the one who is front of Rama is Hanuman. And then Paschat Sumitra Sutaha. Paschat is back. The one who is standing behind Rama is Sumitra Sutta, which is Saumitri of Lakshmana. And then Shatrugna Bharatascha Parshvadalayoho Vaivadi Koneshwapi. Shatrughna, Bharata, and all of these people are on the two sides, Parshvadalayoho. And then Vaivadi Koneshwapi, I mean Vayavyadi Ashtadik. Vayavyadi Ashtadi Dishas, there are people like Sugriva, Vibhisana, Yavarata, Zambavan. Sugriva is in the Vayavya, and in the other direction there is Vibhishana. Yavarata is Angada himself. Angada is on one side. Zambavan is on the other side. Madhye, and in the center of this Sabha, Neela Saroja Komala Ruchim, the one who is with the body color of Neela Saroja Komala Ruchi. That is the Neela Saroja, blue color lily or lotus. And then Ramam Bhaje Shyamalam, that kind of Rama, I am meditating upon you. That Shyamala Murti, I am meditating upon you. I am meditating on you. So this is again one of those Kalpavriksha Ramas. So now this is about Kalpavriksha. And then one more thing is in the same Kriti, Dhiragraganyam Varenyam is what Muthuswami Dikshitar actually said in the Anupallavi. Right? So what again, Anupallavi, what Muthuswami Dikshitar says here, Varenyam is a word that we find in Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri Mantra is the essence of Vedas. That is why we call Gayatri Mata as Veda Mata. And whoever is in Veda is Deva. So who is a Deva? Bhagavan. Rama is Deva. We call Krishna as Deva. Who is Deva? Let us interchange the consonants of Deva. Deva is a word. Let us not change the vowels. Let us interchange the consonants. It becomes Veda. So when Veda is reversed, interchanged, it is Deva. When the consonants are interchanged, it becomes Veda. Veda, Deva, and Deva, Veda are very much symmetrical. So whoever is being Pratipadya, Veda Pratipadya, whoever is being told by Veda is Deva. No one else is. If I come to you and if I say, I am God, worship me, like Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu, I am not God. The one who is being said by Veda is only God. So every Deva who is in Veda will have a Gayatri Mantra associated with them. So that is why we have Ganesha Gayatri Mantra, Rama Gayatri Mantra, Krishna Gayatri Mantra, all these Gayatri Mantras. And then that Gayatri is the essence of Veda. That is why Varagayatri Hridayamuna. In Sobhila Saptaswara, Tyagaraja Swami says Varagayatri Hridayamuna. So then the essence of Gayatri is again Varenyam. That's Savituhu Varenyam. So Varenyam is the intellect. Where is Gayatri again? It is not somewhere in the above or beyond this 14 worlds and somewhere. It's not somewhere. It is with you. It is always with you. I am having Gayatri in the form of my intellect. Savituhu Varenyam. Gayatri Mantra says that. Gayatri, may Devi Gayatri take the form of my intellect and may she take my buddhi under her control. And may I be under the control of, may my buddhi, may my intellect, may my Varenyam, everything be under the control of Gayatri. I completely surrender myself to Gayatri. That is what Gayatri Mantra is. So, again, Veda it says about Deva. Rama is Bhagavan himself. So Rama is the essence of Gayatri, Vara Gayatri Hridayamuna, Tyagaraja Swami says. That is the reason the same Vara Gayatri Hridayamuna what Tyagaraja Swami said in Chauri Saptaswara is being articulated here. Dhiragaraganyam Varenyam. He is the Varenyam. He is the Gayatri Dejaha. So again we are connecting dots from Shankaracharya to Veda, Veda to Tyagaraja Swami Chauri Saptaswara, and there on we connected the dot to Dikshitar's Sri Ram Kriti. And the same thing again Tyagaraja Swami talks about it. And in what way did Tyagaraja Swami talk about it? And where do we talk about, where do we see Gayatri? Gayatri is generally, an Upasaka usually does Sandhyavandanam or Gayatri Japam when it is Sandhya Kalam. And what do I mean by Sandhya Kalam? The transition phase. It is night. And from night we transition to morning. And the transition is called Prata Sandhya. From morning to the midday, it is called Madhyanika Sandhya. From the midday to evening, it is called Sayam Sandhya. So there are three Sandhyas. All of these three Sandhyas are the point of energy. Whenever the sun keeps on transcending from one place to the other, it is the best time for a Upasaka to do any mantra. It is not just Gayatri. If you have Ganesha Mantra Upadesam, do that at that point of time, and that will give you the most powerful, that will give you more power than any other. I mean, if you do the Ganesha Mantra at some other point of time, and if you do the same mantra at Sandhya Kalam, it will be more effective and powerful because of the Sandhya effect. When sun transcends from one place to the other, that Sandhya Kalam is the best time. It is the time when all the energy, all the divine energy can be easily grasped by humans. It is the best time when we can grasp it. So that is the reason Sandhyavandanam is a part of our Nitya Karmas. So now, Gayatri Hridayam itself is Vedam, and Vedam itself is Rama, Nigama Swarupam, Nigamanta Vedyam, Nigama Vedyam. We call Rama the same thing. Here in the same Rama Karnamrutham, Shankaracharya Swami also makes words like Nigamanta Vedya Ratnam, Sri Rama Ratnam, which means the Ratnam. There is a Ratnam which is being given by Vedam. So again, this is a very big thing. I will not be discussing about it, but I'll just give you one small glimpse of that. Here, Sevyam Sri Rama Mantram, Shavana Shubhakaram, Shreshta Sujnani Mantram, Tatvam Sri Rama Mantram, Narakadurita Durvada Nidhata Mantram, Bhavyam Sri Rama Mantram, Bhajatu Samsara Nistara Mantram, Divyam Sri Rama Mantram, Vivibhuvi Vilasan, Moksha Rakshaika Mantram. So here again in many other slokas he says Nigamanta Vedyam, Sakala Nigama. Here again he says Jagatu Mantram, Dharma Safalya Mantram, Janana Marana Bheda, Klesha Vicheda Mantram, Sakala Nigamat Mantram, Sarva Shastrika Mantram. So again, it is the mantra, but all the Veda has given. Rama Mantram is the Vedam, essence of Vedam. And Sarva Shastra Mantram, Raghupati Nija Mantram, Rama Rameti Mantram. The Rama Namam itself is a Maha Mantra, as we are talking previously. So now, how do we do the Upasana for any mantra? It is in the Sandhya Kalam. And how do we do that? In the Sandhya Kalam, we look at Lord Surya. We go outside and we look at Lord Surya, Dhegas Sada Savitru Mandala Madhyavarti, Naragas, Narayana, Sarasitasana Sannivishtaha, Keduravan, Makarakundalavan, Hari Kiriti, Hiranvayapu, Drutashanka Chakraha. We see any god being seated in the center of Surya Mandala. That is how we do our Upasana. So even when we talk about Gayatri, we look at the Surya Mandalam and we imagine Gayatri Devi being seated in the center of Surya Mandala. The same thing is being discussed in Dalita Sahasranama, Bhavana Mandala Madhyastha, Vairani Bhagamalini. The same thing, Dhegasada Savitru Mandala Madhyavarti. So Narayana himself is again in Dhegasada Savitru Mandala Madhyavarti, Narayana. So again, Narayana is also inside the Surya Mandala. So now, that same thing, essence is captured by Dikshitar in the form of Varenya. The same thing is captured by Tyagaraja Swami in the word Vara Gayatri Hridayamana. And again, Tyagaraja Swami wonderfully captures it in a kriti. He says, Chanda Martanda Madhya. The one Rama is seated somewhere in between of a Martanda Mandala. So what again do I mean by Martanda? So that again we have to refer to Bhagavata Mahapurana. So this is again, I am referring to Bhagavata Mahapurana, which is the Panchama Skandha, the 20th chapter. The 20th chapter, here we see little bit explanation. Anda Madhyagata Suryo, Dyava, Bhumyo, Yadantaram. So Bhagavata Mahapurana says, Anda Madhyagata. There is an Anda, which is a cosmic egg. So everything is a cosmic egg in the Big Bang. Even the universe is an egg itself. Anda and Brahmanda we call. So Anda Gata Madhyaha Suryo. Lord Surya is usually observed in the center of an Anda. And that Anda is kind of Mrita Anda. Mrite Anda Esha Etasmin Yat Bhut Tato Matka Anda Iti Yakadesha Hiranya Garbhayati Yathi Hiranya Anda Samudbhavaha. This is what Bhagavata says. Mrite Anda. The Andam is actually lifeless. The Surya Mandalam is lifeless because Earth is the only planet where life can survive. No other planet. If we go beyond, it is too cold. If we go beyond, it is too hot. And Surya Mandalam is too hot for life to survive. And that is the reason. Mritye anda eta esha etasmin. The andam is mrita. It is full of. It is without any living organisms. It is dead. It is considered to be dead. So mritye anda esha etasmin yadabhut tato mata anda. So mrita is lifeless. Anda is the Surya Mandala, the golam. And mrita anda. Surya is observed to be in the center of that Surya Mandala. That is why we call Surya Bhagavan as Marta Anda. Marta Anda is mrita anda, lifeless anda. So Marta Anda. That is the reason it is Yapadesha Hiranyagarbha. Here again Bhagavata says that is the reason we call him Hiranyagarbha. Again, why is he called Hiranyagarbha? Hiranyagarbha is the center. Garbha is the center. That is the center point from where everything is again born out of. Garbha is the center of universe, and Hiranyagarbha is Hiranya is golden egg. So what kind of a golden egg? The Surya Mandala is in the center, and every other planet revolves around Surya. It is the center of the universe, and it's in the golden color. That is why it is called Hiranyagarbha. It is called Martanda. That is the explanation given to us in this particular Bhagavata Mahapurana. And that is Martanda. So what is Martanda? Mritya Anda, the lifeless Andam which Suryadeva has taken, which is the Hiranyagarbha, the cosmic golden egg around which the entire universe is revolving. That is the essence of Martanda. And the same word Tyagaraja Swami also captured, and he said Chanda Martanda Madhya in the Kriti Undedi Ramudakkade in the Raga Harikampochi. And we will also be looking at a few more aspects of Mantropasanam. So let us first listen to the song, and then we will be looking into more deeper aspects. So I request Saket to start with the Kriti Undedi Ramudakkade.